All right, everyone, Luke here. It's been a while since I did a technical analysis video, so I'm going to do a broad, big picture technical analysis video, and the purpose of this is just to show you guys that what Bitcoin's doing currently and how it is tightening, and so we can expect volatility to be low at this time, as we've seen. Volatility, at least for cryptocurrencies, has been pretty small for the majors, and we can expect sometime this spring into maybe, I would say, at the latest, like late summer this year, we will see a break and we will see a spike in volatility for the cryptocurrency space. Okay, so for the cryptocurrency space, I'm mostly just using Bitcoin. Okay, just because it is the biggest market, it's the most liquid, it's the most used, and it's the easiest to chart, right? And the rest of the market kind of follows along with Bitcoin. Although some coins that are pretty big market cap, like Link and Tezos, have kind of breaking off with some of the correlation. Okay, so first of all, I wanted to bring to your attention the weekly inverse head and shoulders pattern. So we can take a look here. This is the weekly Bitcoin US dollar pairing on Coinbase. Bring up our brush here, and we can see the inverse head and shoulders happening. Okay, we've got the left shoulder, we've got the head, and then we've got the right shoulder. Okay, and we can then see a double top at about 10,500. If you want to be exact on Coinbase, a double topped at about 10,522. Okay, and we can see that we're maybe curling up again, and this pattern's not confirmed. None of these patterns that I'm going to show you, the three patterns I'm going to show you, they're not confirmed yet, but they're interesting patterns that we need to pay attention to, and they all signify tightening. Okay, so this head and shoulders pattern is a tightening, right? We didn't break. We topped out here on the left shoulder, right? And then then we dipped down, held support, and then we tried to get a resistance, double topped, and now we could be curling back again to try to basically retry to break this double top. Okay, so that's the first thing that we're looking at, is the inverse head and shoulders on the weekly. Okay, if we zoom out also long term, we can see a cup and handle playing out here. We can see this bowling pattern topping out. Then we can see this next bowling pattern with a retry to break resistance. Okay, also we'll go to the monthly, and most importantly, we're looking at this monthly equilibrium pattern. Okay, so let's go to the monthly here, get some space. Oops. Okay, and now we are watching this monthly equilibrium pattern. So let's get some of our things off. So what do we see here? Okay, we had the bull market, right, 2018. Then we had the bear market. We made a low, okay, about 3,100. Then we made a high, okay, about 14K. Then we made a low at about 6,400. Okay, so we had a high, we had a low, high, higher low. We could have set our lower high here. It's a little too early to be sure, but we can see we're tightening on the monthly, right? So you guys can see that, how we're going low, high, higher low, trying to form a lower high. Okay, and this pattern is tightening. Okay, we don't know when this pattern's going to break for sure, but it looks like it's going to break sometime in the spring or summer this year. Okay, I would say late summer at the latest. And when we see these long-term tightening patterns, when they form, we can expect increased volatility when they do break either way. And as the pattern gets tighter, we can see we can expect decreased volatility, at least on the major coins, like especially Bitcoin. Okay, now we don't know which way these tightening patterns are going to break. Okay, I personally have a bias bullish. Okay, I hold cryptocurrencies, but also there are some factors that would make it bullish, right? You have the halvening coming up in Bitcoin, and you also have how altcoins are performing. Okay, you would think that the way the certain altcoins like Link and Tezos are performing, They would, as people take profits from those coins, maybe into Bitcoin and other places in the sector, just general froth in the sector itself does lend towards a bull break for Bitcoin. Okay, just because the market, does tend to follow each other, and profits will be taken from alts into Bitcoin. Okay, because this is what a lot of crypto traders do, and that's what the market does, because Bitcoin's the store of value in the crypto sphere. Okay, so we have the halvening and we have alt frothiness starting. Okay, those are both bullish. Those are both bullish for the long-term tightening patterns to break bullish. But there's there's some bearish scenarios as well. We could see a bear break due to correlation with traditional markets. If we see Bitcoin follow the stock market and we see a massive stock market crash and a 2008 type of crash where banks are collapsing and there's bailouts and a lot of chaos, it's to be determined if Bitcoin will be seen as a store of value. If you go back to the 2008 charts, even gold didn't act like a safe haven in the beginning of the crisis in 2008. So Bitcoin, it could crash, it could break bearish. There's definitely a lot of scenarios I can see where it breaks bearish from this. But it's something to be watched if you're a trader. Expect less volatility. And then, as we break from this pattern, there'll be a lot of trading opportunities. There'll be a lot of froth either way. And there'll be a lot of volatility. So hope that helps you guys out. Follow me on Twitter. I also mentioned the chart on Twitter here. I was on my profile. I don't know what happened. You can follow me. I mentioned this long-term chart today, the inverted head and shoulders. Okay. And so, yeah, it's something to keep in mind, okay? We don't know which way these markets are going to break it. We're not sure how Bitcoin will react to a recession or a stock market crash yet. And, it's something to keep in the back of your mind that it is possible for these markets to break bearish, although I don't think that they will. And we're keeping an eye on this tightening pattern. And so for now, expect less volatility, okay, until these patterns break. All right, peace.